So I bought a new shower curtain, but I didn't take into account the length of it. It's much shorter than my old one. I mean, whatever, but it came with a, bath mat. I like it, it's just a bit on the short side. Oh, dear Lord. Oh well, I'll survive. I've got my interview in a couple of hours. I put on my serious shirt. My hair is a bit cray cray from walking, but it's going to be a Teams meeting, so I don't have to actually go anywhere. I'm debating whether I should put a makeup on or not, but I don't usually put makeup on, so maybe it's better I don't. Wish me luck. So the interview is done. It went well. It didn't go exactly as I thought it would. Apparently the education that I want to do doesn't actually give you proper degree with a name. It's basically, if I understood correctly, reworked education of a different degree, and so you'd have to do the other degree first before you could do this one. But this is just to renew your knowledge. And so we talked about maybe I should do the like you help at school, you help the teachers at school, and you can do morning groups and evening groups, like after school groups. And with that I could also then take the a few of the courses for the job that I want to do, and from there maybe be able to get where I need to be. It's she said it's a more safer option than just studying this other one that doesn't give a name, it doesn't give a title, and so if I might not get the job that I want if I applied with that degree only, because it's sort of like, I guess it's seen as if I don't have a degree. So yeah, I'll have to think about it, but when I think about it, I don't think I mind working with kids either. I mean, I love kids, and I did do a year in a kindergarten as just sort of an assistant, and it was a really good job as well. And if my job is to prevent traumas, then starting with kids, it's not a bad idea. So I'm thinking I might try to do that. I mean, I could work with younger kids, I could work with school kids, I could work with older kids. So, I mean, it is something to think about, and I changed back into my. I literally can not Deadpool shirt because, it's my comfy shirt instead of sitting in that fancy shirt all day and feel all weird. But yeah, that's how it went. I will start next month, at the end of next month. I have to sort of give time to let it sink in and think about it. So yeah, but I'm okay with it, and I'm looking forward to it. So yeah. I came here to talk about something that happened yesterday. I had my school interview yesterday, And when I went out with Houdini in the evening, we met a neighbor and her dog, and we decided to walk with them. After walking with them, we stopped and talked on the parking lot. And from the parking lot, I saw a fox. And I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen a fox in the live, like in real life, before, and it was the first time ever. And when I decided to look up what meeting or seeing a fox means, it means one of the explanations is the spiritual energy of the fox inspires us to be flexible, to embrace change with grace, and to flow with life's ever-shifting currents. By embracing the fox's spirit of adaptability, we can navigate transitions smoothly, seize new opportunities that arise, and embrace the inherent possibilities within change. And I'm gonna be honest that I've decided to accept the studies as they are, and so also yes, I just came back from walking Houdini, so I'm kind of sweaty. But yeah, even though it's not what I wanted from in the first place, and I'm going to accept the challenge and see where that road leads me. And so yeah, I've been accepted to the school, yay! And I'll start the 23rd, I think, or was it 28th, next month, one of those days. So yeah, the fox showed me the way, and I decided to accept the guidance of the fox. And I'm gonna be honest again and say that I believe in spiritual things. I am agnostic, so and I haven't been baptized. My mother decided that each of her children gets to decide on their own whether they want to be baptized or not. And at first I decided that yes, I want to be baptized and, confirmed into the church. But then when one of the rules was that you'd have to attend actually church, I decided that maybe not. It would be stupid to join the church just so that I could get gifts, because you usually get gifts when you get confirmed into the church and stuff like that. And so I decided not to. But when I was younger, Houdini, stop! The slut. He wants more candy, but no, you already got to. But yeah, when I was younger, me and my sisters got kind of into Wicca, witchcraft, and that whole thing. And I think I got more into it than my sisters, and I kept on longer than my sisters, and but I stopped believing, or well, rather I stopped doing anything about it with the belief for a long time. And one of the reasons was because when I told my best friend in school that I was trying to become a witch, the laugh she laughed was the ugliest laugh I have ever heard. It was full of mocking and kind of like that, and it felt, I felt it in my soul that she thought that I was crazy. And I mean, she herself was Christian and believes in God. So now I feel that it's kind of maybe hypocritical to laugh at someone else's beliefs when you yourself believe in something that can't be proven. And from that day on, I decided that I'm never going to tell my friend anything on of what's going on inside me, because, like I said, I am very sensitive. In that, I have a sensitive personality, and one lesson, so to speak, I made a quotation mark, lesson, is enough to make me stop doing something that has a negative reaction. And so I decided to never talk about anything involving my own life, inner life, with her again. And I still kept on believing until something really, really bad happened. And it's something that I've carried with me all my life. And I'm not sure if, well, maybe I'll put a trigger warning of, yeah, I'll put a trigger warning. If you don't want to listen about miscarriages, then skip this part. There was one night when I was young, and we lived in a house that my mom built, and we were about to move. We were about to move out from that house, and there was a huge thunderstorm, and I decided that I was going to sacrifice bread and water to the gods and goddesses as a way to appease them. And I did it, and of course the next day the storm ended, um, and a couple of days later, was it maybe a week later, my sister had a miscarriage, and I felt so guilty. I felt that it was my fault that I sacrificed her baby to the gods and goddesses. And after that, I couldn't continue with the belief. And I felt so bad, and I still feel really bad about it. I still feel like I killed my sister's baby, and I I don't know. I don't think my sister knows about this, or if she knows, I don't think she's said anything about it, and I don't believe that she blames me, but I blame myself for it. I feel like I'm the reason why the baby died, and um, yeah, I don't know what to believe. Um, come back if you're if you're maybe I'll put a text in there. But I in one way I still kept on believing, and I got some tarot cards from my mom, and I've been doing them every so often. I've been, you know, doing the tarot readings, and I've always since then said, I don't believe in this stuff, but the cards have never been wrong, because the cards have never been wrong. And so I don't know if it's something, I don't know I believe I did them today again, and it was clear as day the meaning that they had. They told exactly what had happened in the last few years, what I'm thinking about right now. They showed exactly how I'm going to move forward with my life, what I need to do, what I fear, and then how to get over the fear, even, is what they showed. And so I decided that from now on, I'm just going to say the cards have never been wrong and leave it at that. And whatever anyone wants to believe, they can believe. I believe in this, at least. And I am trying. I have a friend who's very much into what what we call hoo-ha, which is basically mumbo jumbo stuff, and I she's awakened something in me, this longing for to get back into these sort of things, to get back into the spiritual and the magical and the unexplainable stuff. And I want to connect with whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Um, Nobody knows what's really there, and so, and wherever there is, I mean, I don't think anyone knows where there is even. But yeah, and that's why this meeting with the fox kind of meant so much to me. It stayed there and looked at us for a bit, and my neighbor never saw the fox. She didn't see it. It just was always out of her sight. But I saw it the first time in my life. Beautiful orange fur and yellow tail tip and then black feet, and it was so cute. It was so amazing. And apparently there are foxes that live here, but I haven't seen one so clearly. I think I've seen one before, but it was just a shadow of a fox. But this one was so clear, and I got really excited about it. So, yeah, I believe the fox came at the right time when I was thinking about what to do with the school stuff, since I didn't get exactly what I wanted, but the fox spirit said, do it anyway. See where this path leads. Trust and believe that you will be led right. And so, yeah, that's really all I wanted to tell you. I'm trying to get back into those things, and I want to thank you very much for being here. And I've received some very kind words in my comment box, and very encouraging words, and I want to thank everyone who's commented. Your words mean a lot to me. I wanted to thank you all for being here and supporting me, and I hope that even if you don't believe the same things that I do, and you have different belief systems, that you can understand where I come from. We have a lot of shamanism in Finland. Well, we had a lot of shamanism in Finland before Sweden came, and with their crusades. And I'll talk about it at some point, the history of the Swedish crusades. But we had a lot of spiritualism a lot of shamanism and that kind of old magic stuff. So it's not very far-fetched for me to believe that, believed in those things. Maybe I'll do a tarot reading someday for you guys, and we'll see. But I want to thank you for being here. That's that's the main point. And I want to tell you that I love you guys. You're all really special people. You're worthy people, and you are just the way you are, and you can't be anyone else but yourself, basically. And something my friend said today was, nobody can take your place in this world. It's your place. Or something like that. I might have forgotten. In that case, I'm sorry. But yes, your space, your place in this world is your place, and you belong here. And that's what I wanted to say. And I want to say thank you and bye. Love you guys. Bye. See you later. Bye.